Hello and welcome to tonight's game here for Glitchtech in ESEA Intermediates Glitchtech Legacy versus Retired5 here on Nuke. We've got Glitchtech starting on the CT side, Retired on the T side, and we are about to get underway with the pistol. Move my mic a little bit closer. Some heavy presence outside here from the T side, and Malaki in garage gets a fair bit of damage done, but he's about to get wrapped around on, as they've got two heading towards Hell already. He's going to try and get something done here, but Sellerson finds the first. Nice one tap. And then from Heaven, Rogi will find another. So a two-man advantage now in the favor of Retired5. The bomb plant will go down on the A site, though, I think. And from Hut, Peggy going to take one down. And oh no, the bomb plant was on the B side. Oh, that's a bit topsy-turvy. So the bomb plant's gone down. The CT side are too preoccupied with the upper site, even though that's not where the bomb is planted. This is a great fake. A lot of time being wasted here by the T side, but the kills are not quite following. Well, actually, it's been brought back to a 2v2. Hassan, very low on health, though, 2 HP. There is time on the clock for him to get the defuse, but no kit available means they have to get these kills quickly. Finding the first, one left in decon. Could just swing on the defuse, or unless it's behind the silo. No, it's in the open. Well played, well timed from Peg, and even finds the second after that. King taken down, and Retired find themselves that pistol round. And Glitchtech Legacy, they had the upper hand, they had the man advantage, but they just played too far away from the side, so let the bomb plant go down. And then yeah, it all fell apart on that retake. So heading to the second round, the buy from the CT side isn't going to be great. It's more powerful than what it could be, given that they lost a round. UMP, MP9, and 3 Deagle. Some armor as well, but very little utility to occupy. And the T side, far superior buy coming through 3 AKs, 2 MAC-10s, a wealth of utility at their disposal. And I hope that my game audio isn't too high. Yeah, I reckon it should be fine. You guys can let me know if it's a little bit too loud, as another ramp execute comes through from Retired. I forgot how to speak for a second. Salison, the only one left here on ramp to take them down, does find one on the MP9 at some extra money. And Kink on the Deagle. Oh, great second one Deag from Kink there. Pulling man advantage back in the favor of that CT side, but Malaki going to get caught from behind. Hassan watching for that rotate. And so they have that B bomb site, but it is a 2v2. Apex is quite low, vulnerable to the Deagle. And is that Demon Piss? I'm going to call him that. It's probably wrong, but whatever. It's an interesting name, to say the least. Can't hear the game audio. Or I've just been notified that the game... Oh. I made a mistake in setting up my my audio levels. That's my mistake. Now you should be able to hear the game audio. My apologies. Demon Piss does find one. The retake looks to be relatively successful. There is no kit available to them this time. Kink, just spotted behind the silo. Just barely vulnerable enough for Apex to get in town. Demon Piss is going to find that kill, but he doesn't have time. The kit not equipped. And as a result, well, the round goes to Retired5. So they get the conversion, if only barely. And, yeah. Glitchtech should be able to bring in kind of a half buy. They invested a lot into that last round, but they got plenty of kills with it, especially the SMG, so they have a little bit more money available to them. It's still going to be a bit of a mixed buy coming through, though. MAC-7, P250, Deagle, and then Rogi has not really invested anything at all, just 2 flashes available to him. And it looks like Retired5 might go towards ramp again. They are pressuring towards lobby as well. Squeaky and Hut will be under a lot of attention from the CT side. Demon Fist doing really well with the AK to find 2, picked up by the teammate as well. And the MAC-10 Kink, he can't really find the kill. Plenty of damage done, though. And Hurdy finding a kill through the smoke. In main, well done. That's a man advantage now being brought into the favor of Retired5. And this is a retake that's going to be difficult to get sorted. Whoa. Sharp from Hurdy finds that count to Salison Narogi left on a 1v3. Has the AK available to him. Might just want to save this. He does have plenty of cash in the bank, finding a kill. It's a bit of extra loss bonus as well. Apex is low, and that probably has been communicated over. Omni has now spotted him, and I think at that point he's like, I just got to back out. Might still find a kill. Very well done. Could find 3 maybe? Ooh, it's getting low. Getting low, and he gets away just in time. Actually, might just stick around to try and find that last kill. Oh, they're just chasing each other. So, Rogi will hold on to that AK, finding himself another few kills, which is well done. And now the full buy should be coming through from Glitchtech. And Retired5, actually not going to have the best buy in the world. They have won 3 in a row, but they've all been very, very close rounds, with one player being left alive in all of them. And so having to constantly reinvest, having to constantly rebuy has meant that they can't build any residual cash, even with the win bonus. So if they lose this one, having no loss bonus available to them, it could put them in a pretty dire situation if this hadn't already. The deagle on Peggy is a big compromise to make. And the only thing he's gotten out of it really is a single Molotov, which has now been expended, and some armor, which is it's vital against the M4A1S, as it stops the one-tap being possible. But, I mean, still. Rogi going to be put under a lot of pressure here on ramp. There's 4 Ts just waiting, and the bait trying to come through from that CT side. It's a nice Molotov that might burn out Demon Piss. Malaki going to find a kill as well. Rogi with 3 to face, 2 are taken care of. Peggy left in a 1v4. Ironically, the only one to get a kill with the worst weapon on that T side. And with 50 seconds on the clock, he does have a wealth of time available to him, but no map control, and only a single nade. He doesn't have any teammates either. And the shoulder's going to be spotted. Malaki going to swing out, but he's going to find the headshot. Peggy makes it a 1v3 now. Going to try and head towards the A site. Maybe get the plant. Notes at the bomb. It is there. Demon Piss will find that kill. A little bit slow, I guess you could say. Not quite sure. But Glitchtech do finally post on the board, and they have to get the CT side off the ground very quickly. Nuke is infamously very, very CT-sided. And Retired have already got a decent haul of rounds with the 3 they've got so far. They're obviously going to want for a few more, give them a bit more wiggle room heading into that CT side. Or, you know, to even finish the game quickly. Quick A execute. Oh, and they've been caught off guard. The PP Bison finding a kill. And the trades are actually heavily in favor of the T side at the moment. Not quite sure how that's happened. The Molotov not really going to land. Going to go for a bit of a one-way, but Rogi's going to be blocked off by a return smoke from the T side. Oh, and that nade could be the end of him. No, he actually manages to evade it, and Peggy decides not to... Omni decides not to pay attention to it anymore, but it doesn't even matter. Retired5 have headed down to the B site to get the bomb plant there. And now they have a lot of time to get their post-plant position sorted before the retake can even come through from Glitchtech. And the money is not really that good of a spot, but I guess they have not much to lose. They have full loss bonus if they lose this one. And, I mean, we've got one in vent. Salison going to get taken down. Rogi will find the return, and now left in a 1v1. Only 11 HP. Op versus AK. Op, not a very good retake weapon. He's going to get spotted early by the barrel. And Apex will take him down. Retired5 back to winning ways. 4 on the board. And they're starting to put together a pretty good T side here on Nuke. Glitchtech might opt not to really buy up into this one that much at all. Yeah, it's definitely a half buy. MP9 Deagles sees at 75 and P250. And, I mean, once this round passes, they have to try and wake up a little bit. Make sure they don't, like, lose full buy rounds. Not only is it very poor for their economy, but just the round count. I mean, hello? How? Apex? Does he also have X-ray? How did he... I imagine without X-ray I would not have seen him. Not at all. The nade stack and hut isn't really successful, but that Molotov might burn out Demon Piss, although Omni's going to take him down before the Molotov can even do that. Second spotted behind the silos over on the A site. Rogi trying to be a little bit of a nuisance here, but dealt with very efficiently. The MAC-10 chewing him up. Nice one, Deke, from Solison. A little bit of damage done. No weapon available for pickup as the MAC-10 is there to cover it off. We'll find that final kill as well. 3 on the SMG. That's going to be a lot of money available. I think about 1,800 in kill bonus alone, and then the round win bonus on top of that, and the bomb plant bonus. They're going to be pretty wealthy, especially as none of them went down either. Or sorry, no, one of them went down. I think he's been bought by his bought a weapon by his teammates. But yeah, no, the residual cash pretty decent on the side of Retired5, even if they lose this next round, where they won't really have a loss bonus available to them. Ooh, nice and hit coming through. They should be able to half buy pretty handily, get a decent amount of utility, maybe some SMGs. Very few would be on pistols, I imagine. And Rogi does well to find the first on the op before being traded out, completely overwhelmed in that position. Coming through main, Malaki, he's been spotted, the leg spotted, and the trade again coming through from Kink. But they have to try and take the advantage here. Apex on the op will catch out the Hut player. And find a second onto Demon Piss as well. Demon Piss? I don't know, but ooh, this is a bit... Oh, this is really good actually. Now it's a 1v1. Picks up the op, well, switches out to the AK. And it's a 1v1. He's got control of the bomb. Minute on the clock though, so Herdy has plenty of time to try and manipulate the CT's position. Almost playing ring around the rosy. These timings mean they're just completely avoiding each other at the moment. And I don't think I like this from Celestin, because he's completely he's relinquished control of the bomb. And because he's the only one left alive, he cannot monitor where Herdy goes afterwards. If he does pick up the bomb, he got a little bit of a saving grace there, because Herdy was very much not quiet about where he was headed. And coming through Deacon. Now on the site. Might expect him to be in control. Does have a smoke. He's going to go for the defuse. Has a kit as well. But what on... That was first bullet contact from Herdy. What the... Excuse me? It's not even the first time he's gotten like a one-tap smoke kill. First one was through main in round 2, I believe, or 3. And now he's done it again to deny the defuse and put 6 on the board for Retired. How? That seems a little bit suspicious, if I'm completely honest. I'm not insinuating anything at all, but good God. Good guess, at the very least, coming through from Herdy. Contact has been made over on ramp. CTs are far worse off. Herdy will finish off the player that Peggy hurt first. Finds himself a double as well. The pistol is not really proving to be much of a resistance to the stomping terrorists. And, well, seems like deja vu a little bit. Pistol round, not going their way. Full buy round, not going their way. Pistol buy, not going their way. They're just hemorrhaging rounds at the moment, and Retired5 are in a very good position to win out this half handily. With the way it's going now, Glitchtech still have the chance to turn things around, but they have to get a control of that economy first. Try and win a few rounds in a row, at least anything consecutive, without getting too many deaths. Would be a good start to kind of claw their way back into the half. But that's for another round. So far, not a single player on Retired has gone down. And Malachi just saved the beagle. Ooh, Omni does get the better of him. And so without a single player going down, they get that 7th round on the board, and the match pause has been called. Not sure if it's technical or tactical, but if it's tactical, I imagine Glitchtech are the ones who called it. If it's technical, no clue. And it's a bit of an interesting one, because these rounds have been close for the most part. If you look at the kill distribution, aside from Lucky, who's languishing down with a single kill, it's actually relatively even. You've got 8-8. 4-8-6 on that T side, and then 8-1-6-6-6 on that CT side. They've all been putting in decent amount of work. They've all had relatively high amounts of impact, but Glitchtech just can't get it across the line. They've had several 1v1 situations that they simply could not win. And that's what's really cost them. But they've got a full buyout. Again, a little bit of compromise for the Opera. No kit, no helmets, and limited utility available for Rogi. Playing from main, he's going to get naded out pretty quickly. Down to half HP already. But the first kill might just go the way of Glitchtech. Hassan's been spotted. Rogi's found himself in a bit more aggressive position, actually silently getting down towards Vent, and hasn't taken down by Kink, who was spraying through the wall initially, expecting him to still be there, not expecting him to just walk through the smoke, and I think that's reasonable, but he has taken a lot of damage as a result. Down to 12 HP. Ooh, he's gonna hear that, and Hurdy's having to run through the Molotov to go back towards safety, taking a lot of damage in the meantime, down to 34 HP, and with a man advantage, and no real map control for the T side. This round's looking pretty good for Glitchtech at the moment. They had Retired5 do have all of outside available to him. Way, come on, Rogi. He stopped the bomb as well. And now Hurdy is going to take a little bit of damage from that nade. Actually, a single point of damage from that nade. And where's that Molotov burning? Oh. Well, I think he's going to take him down from behind. Has control of the bomb now as well. Not quite sure how he was able to get... Oh, wait, actually, yeah, I know how he was able to get down there. Out yard, just not being watched by the CT side. Even with the man advantages, it does seem like there are a fair few gaps in their map positions. Oh, how did he find that third onto Kink? Or second? Yeah, second onto Kink. Falling down the CT and just the no-scope. Connecting right with his rear. And now the retake is commencing. It's a good flash. What on earth is that from Peggy? Whew, Salson does get it done, but that's a lot of damage to incur. It should have been a 2v0 with the defuse coming through instead of a 1v1. I mean, that flash was well timed, the swing as well, but Peggy just must have been able to hear something and just instinctively pulled the trigger. That was impressive. Genuinely impressive. So, with that round win, Glitchtech will be able to buy up again, but it is a bit of a limited buy. The MP5 on Demonpiss, or Demonpiss, I don't know. And, I mean, it's a capable SMG, no doubt. It's probably one of the strongest SMGs. But it's still just an SMG. He might have just been able to compromise a little bit of his armor, even because against AKs, helmets aren't really that useful. And gone for maybe a FAMAS instead of the SMG. He's going to get taken down from the back as well, not expecting him to be in such advanced positions. And Rogi is going to be under a lot of pressure from the utility over on ramp. Salson does find one traded out as they completely collapse over onto that B site. Well, actually does find one back, but the bomb should be able to go down as he goes down. And Apex finding a second onto Kink, who is coming through vents as well. Didn't quite clock if he made noise. But now Rogi's left on a 1v3. So unless he can make this happen, which he won't, Hurdy taking him down through the smoke again, I think. I can't tell how he would have been able to see the outline through that. But CSGO did not classify it as a smoke kill, so who knows. But yeah, no, that consecutive round still evades Glitchtech, and Retired5 have actually won the half off of that last round. 8 rounds on the board. The most the CTs can get now is 7, which, regardless of how the rest of this half goes, Retired will head into the second half with the advantage. And it's a similar story for Glitchtech, down 2 pistols again. Boosted up, Salson not really able to make an impact. Should have had at least 1 kill from there, even with the inferior weaponry, as it's not a position commonly checked. But he was trying to play the trigger discipline, and well, unfortunately he was checked immediately by Hurty, who's been really quite impressive. Peggy could get caught off guard here, but no, readjusts just in time for Malaki to be taken down. And now headed towards the A site. Rogi is here in hut. Actually moves forward, can't quite connect the bullets on the P250. It's a very unwieldy weapon as is. Hurdy will burn down Demonpiss as well. So Kink left in a 1v4 with a 5.7 in armor and a singular flash. Has the instinctive belief that it's on the B side. It can be a little bit difficult to tell with the sound profile on Nuke, especially if you plant out open, because of how vertical it is. We'll find a kill. Should just try and get make out with that AK, save it into the next round, and try and help out his teammates. Also save his economy a little bit as well. As rounds become more scarce, the importance of winning them becomes even greater. Again, the kill distribution is actually relatively even. Retired do clearly still have the upper hand, but on that CT side, Malachia's side, they're all within 2 kills of each other. 3 are on identical kill counts. And Rogi, for a moment, the talisman of the team. I think he's the captain as well. And the Opper. He has found himself the most kills. They're going to go for a bit of an upper take again. Hassan. He's kind of stuck in hut there. Try not to take any more burn damage. Cake might figure it out here. Spots the shoulder early, gets the spray down. So man advantage, but it's been immediately taken back as Demonpis on A side challenging for Squeaky gets taken down by the Opper. And I mean, they're all over the place at the moment, this T side. You've got 2 outside, you've got 1 looking towards ramp, maybe hut now, and then 1 in Squeaky. It's very disconnected and makes it very difficult for the CT side to read them. Malaki does find himself that first kill. Here's the second. But he might get taken down here over top the smoke. Yep, Peggy will get the better of him. And it's back in a 3v3. Rogi is still alive, and he's watching this angle to make sure no one makes it towards main or secret. But Peggy's not really budging right now. Salison does find another kill, but the Opera with the return. And that's like it's basically an open site towards that B site. And now all by his lonesome, his main priority will be to get that defuse. He has plenty of time to get it done. Here's the man in vent. We'll know he'll be coming from either decon control or vent, or double, sorry. And they're actually both coming through from decon. I'm going to open a door, flash through. Nice kill from Rogue. It's a successful retake from Glitchtech, and they finally post a third on the board. Doesn't have a kit, but the $300 will probably do him a little bit of good. I don't know if a defuse bonus goes team-wide like the bomb plant does. But in any case, you know, it's nice that they finally got another round of the board. The best they can hope for right now is 6-9. Which on a map as CT sided as Nuke is not a really great position to be in. A lot of noise happening, but not much action coming through as a result. Poor efficiency in that regard, I'd say. Interesting flash in main. Given there's someone already there, I don't think it was necessary unless he was trying to peek outside. And oh, comes a lot across a lot of contact. Does find himself too brilliantly. Might get taken down through main wall here. Just barely gets away with his life. 19 HP is left on him. A single bullet from any weapon aside from the Glock will do. Now I'm picking up the op. 2-man advantage here for Glitchtech. I mean, great work from Malaki, who's really picked it up in the last few rounds after a very difficult start from him. And now, having lost serious casualties outside, it all quietens down a little bit. Quiet enough you can hear the wind blowing. There isn't any real avenue for them to go towards. Except for, honestly, secret. Spotter from heaven, 1 in main will get probably taken down. The flash comes through and he still wins the fight. On top of hut, still might find a second. No, the trade is good from Hassan. And from main, Salison will get 1 back. He was one playing on ramp. He rotated all the way towards outside, and in the meantime, B has been left open again. Gaps consistently being found here by Retired5, but there was a 1v4, and that kill came through from Rogi, so the defuse will come through, and Glitchtech will finally post a consecutive round for the first time this entire game. So heading to the penultimate round of this first half. Looks like it's gonna be a much quicker A hit. And it's successful. The spray down from Kink is good though. Even if that opening kill went the way of the T's, you might find a third of the Herdia as well. Even doing well with the 5-7 to find himself 4 in a round. Good stuff. Great hold on that ESEA from what was a very quick round for Retired. Trying to go for the hut rush. Got the opening kill. Not expecting the second on the ground on the ESEA, and just completely taken down. Even bringing out the 5-7 to find that last kill. And yeah, no, very good stuff coming through here from Glitchtech. Slowly crawling their way back into it. They're still going to have a serious deficit to work with heading to the second half. No question about it. But the fact that they were able to make it as close as they can, 6-9, 7-8, you know, it's as even as it can be. They got to hope that there's, well, T side on Nuke is A, very good, or that the CT side from Retired5 is poor, to say the least. Rogi slowly tracking his opponent, finally pulls the trigger. And again, a man advantage for the CT side. Malaki trying to find that second on the Herdy, but the bullets are evasive. And this would be a well-timed smoke for Squeaky as well. Omni was looking to bust through those doors with the Mac-10, but not being able to. The shadow advantage will give Malaki, well, the kill, even though it takes a significant amount of damage as a result. And in a 5v3, looks like they're trying to head towards the A site again. They're coming through sneaky. Ooh, Rogi had to hit that shot. He's going to avert it entirely, but Demon Fist will find the kill. Ooh, the line of bomb was there for Kink. But Peggy left in a 1v4 will get taken down, and that will wrap up the first half. Glitchtech 6, Retired5 9, and a second half that could leave many surprises. Glitchtech, as usual, if you're in a deficit, will need to win that pistol round, the conversion, and the third round, given that the other team forced by into the second. To even up the score and try and give themselves the best chance possible to win the game. And given they still have a chance of making playoffs, it's something they'll be looking to accomplish. They do need to win all 3 games to make it to playoffs, as they're currently 6 and 7 in intermediate. But I mean, if this game gets lost, then that's it. If I remember correctly, you need to have a winning record to make playoffs in intermediate. The criteria might even be more strict than that. But we will find out soon how the rest of this game goes. The second pistol round is now in effect. And Panky coming out with the dualies. I like that. I quite like that. He's going to have a lot to do with those dualies. Once that smoke dissipates, he's going to have 4 or 5 terrorists to deal with. And he could be quickly overwhelmed by numbers, even if he has the bullet advantage. He does have backup in the form of Hertu, who plays with the P2000 instead of the USP. Nice first kill. The dualie's not really finding much, though. He's going to get chased away as well. Trying to get anything done, but it's just a little bit of chip damage, the most he can do. And Glitchtech have found themselves the bomb side. Apex will find the first kill. The trade from them and Piss is good. The bomb should be able to go down, although actually Omni harassing from Decon behind the smoke. Will do his best to stop that from happening. Hassan, he will find one, but taken down by Demon Piss, the man himself. 3 kills in round already, might make it 4. Rogi on top of the silo will make it difficult for Omni to even make it into the site. And a successful pistol round coming through from Glitchtech. Retired5 have bought up into the second round, so if they lose this, they're going to be basically down to an eco or another half buy heading into the third round. The utility not quite lining. The bullets are, though. Peggy finds one before being taken down. They've spotted a second over towards ramp. On the scout, I think. No, just the Beagle. No, there was the scout. But he can only get some shit damage done. Does make him vulnerable to the 5-7, who finds the first full health player. Still two more Glitchtech players. Very low on health. Bullets need to connect for them to take advantage of it, and they simply just cannot do that right now on the Deagles especially. And now Apex after the 1v3. I don't think all this damage is confirmed either, so Malaki and Rogi might get away with this, and Apex might just opt going for the save. It's a fair bit of money to bring into the next round. It's about $1,000. No, sorry, it's about $1,300 in terms of equipment value that he's got strapped to him at the moment. Ooh. Let's find the first, taken down by Kink though. And Glitchtech 1 round away from evening up the score entirely. Chat, how do I say his name? Is it Demon Piss? Or Demon Piss? I feel really weird calling him Demon Piss. It just... Actually, yeah, I could just call it, yeah, Demon. Alright. That's a good shout. That's a good shout. Apex does find one. Malaki with the return, finding himself a second as well. And, well, this conversion not quite going the way that the CTs were hoping. Demon finding one, does get traded out though. Hurdy, ooh, he finds himself 3 on the C's at 75, has an AK available for pickup as well. Not in control of the bomb though, which is outside in yard, and with this much time available to Malaki, he's got plenty to try and do here. Has a Molotov and a flash available to him. Oh, it's Demon Please. Right, okay, so that's an L, not an I. Yeah, that's also a lot nicer. Ooh! Oh, God. So little health remaining on Malaki. Already gonna try and go for it. It's not connecting, though. Oh, but the Molotov! Forces Hurdy off the angle, and Malaki will spray him down through the smoke anyways. So, Glitchtech have now evened up the scoreline already, but that was very, very scary with nothing but pistols. Retired5 and Hurdy in particular. Bringing that back to a 1v1, almost getting the defuse as well. Should leave Glitchtech a little bit worried now that the rifles are coming out for the CT side. That this is not going to be an easy half. They've got the first 3 rounds. They have to win another 6 or 7. I forgot how to do math for a second. The entire rest of this half is going to be hard fought. Especially if they allow Retired to get a few consecutive rounds on the board. I imagine Demon Please is gonna rewatch this VOD afterwards and be very upset, I think, that I called him Demon Piss for for 17 rounds of Counter-Strike. But I digress. It's been a very quiet round, this one. Glitchtech taking their time. Demon Please going to be entering here on towards ramp. Peggy has to win this fight, and he does so through the wall as well. The op, Apex taken down before he can even fire a shot though, so it's a 4v4 again, and Peggy's going to be put under a lot of pressure here on the B side. Might have some backup from Omni, but in the meantime, oh, look at this, they've wrapped around. The CTs should be aware of this, especially with the noise being made now. Hassan finds the first, not the second though. Had to win at least 2 there. So 2v3 for the retake. And Glitchtech looking at a good spot to find themselves a 10th on the board. Have to win this fight. They do. Peggy taken down, and now Omni in a 1v3. Two are on half HP, but that's unconfirmed damage for the moment, I think. And Omni, I think he should just try and save. AK in hand, armor, won't be able to reinvest at the same level next round. And he's going to have to be the hero AK, surrounded by the pistols on his side. Hurdy's proven to be quite good with a CZ 75, very, very capable. But the rest of them have they have struggled. Oh god, that chair is creaky. And so Glitchtech, for the first time in this entire game, have taken the lead. God, why is this chair so squeaky all of a sudden? They should be looking to extend this lead by another round of the 4 deagles and single AK on Omni with a single nade as well, which has been kind of wasted, I think. Only 4 damage done with it, but you only know that after you throw it. Or after the round ends, even. They're going to... Oh, Hurdy, come on. Not going to check a second behind the door, though. King's going to take him down. Apex with the trades, though. A lot of damage being done. Omni finding another kill, but Apex now brought into the 1v2. This is doable if he can land the 1 deags against Rogi and Salison. Well, that retake did not last very long. He had picked up a rifle, but yeah. Loud putting it through the smoke. He gets taken down without much of a chance of a refrag. And Glitchtech extend their lead by 2. Another full buy will be coming through here from Retired5, but Glitchtech are looking at a pretty good spot. The money's not quite there in terms of residual cash. They have lost quite a few players in several rounds now. So that's just not quite building up with the amount of reinvestment needed. But, I mean, they're looking in a pretty good spot for the moment as long as they keep winning. King taking a fair chunk of damage. Down to 68 HP already. Ooh, and a kill through the smoke by who else but Hurty, who was making them hurt outside. Riddling their bodies with bullets through smokes and just whenever he pleases, really. I think he's top of the scoreboard at the moment. Yep, 20 and 16. He's had a pretty decent game alongside Kink, who he's just kind of slipped under my radar. For the most part, Rogi was the one fragging out the most for Glitchtech. But just quietly, Kinky's brought himself back into this. He brought himself into the top of the scoreboard along with Hurty. 2-man advantage, though, for the CT side. Well, made it a 3-man advantage for the CT side. And with 40 seconds on the clock, they really don't have any map control at all. Technically, they have yard as well, but that's being watched in lobby. Ooh, Hurdy had to win that fight. Could give him a way back into the A site. There is one more man here who's doing a fair bit of damage. Yep, Apex and Hassan will combine to take them down, and Retired5 bring that gap back a little. We will have a technical pause coming through, I believe, because Demon Please is disconnected. Rest in peace, Demon Please. He will be missed until he returns to the server. Society cannot advance without him, because as long as he's gone, the server is paused. Hopefully this is not a lasting technical issue, though, and it can rejoin shortly. This is actually turning out to be quite a drawn-out technical issue, which is unfortunate to see. Rest in peace, Demon, please. Not Demon Piss. Demon, please. Wow, he's still not reconnected. How long? Is there a limit? Is there a limit to how much time Demon Please has to reconnect before the game's just forced on? Before society is forced to move on without Demon Please? I can't imagine a society without him. Who else am I supposed to horribly mispronounce or misread their name now? What am I going to do without Demon Piss? Please, Demon, please. Man, this is so long. Also, have I been calling Salison Salakin? I feel like I've been going back and forth between those two as well. You reckon Demon Please just kind of left when I realized I was calling him Demon Piss, and he's like, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of saying my name correctly. Now you get to suffer and sit here and go TV while my teammates suffer and wait for me in the CS server. I'd hope not, because that means he's watching the stream, which I'm pretty sure is not allowed. Caster should tell us a joke. No. I spent this entire time calling Demon Please, Demon Piss. Is that not jokes enough? I don't have any bedtime stories. Ooh, wait, no, he's back. Oh my god. This is not a false alarm. He's back, and I think we might be able to start playing again soon. How long has it been? Like 10 minutes? Oh, no, he's gone again. Come on. What the? Bro. Please. Also, why have all these messages being deleted? What the fuck? No, it can't. He's disconnected again. He teased us by showing us what society would be. Oh, is that why? Well, it deleted every single message in the chat, though. But yeah, no. Demon Please showed us... Oh, wait, no, he's back. Society can return to normal. I think. I hope. Is it a ping thing? Yeah, I think it might be a ping thing. It is dropping quite consistently, so I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we can continue now, finally. I have now knocked on wood. We should be good. Although I don't know why the match is still paused. Enemy team trying to sabotage. Ah, yeah, they sent the jammer and just took down his internet. Why is it still paused? Okay, it's finally been cancelled. We can finally get back into it. The money on Glitchtech isn't that good. 3 AKs, 2 P250s, the utility's not that great. 2 players without helmets. It's a much worse buy than what the CTs have available to them. And, I mean, we'll see how it goes, you know. We've had some weird rounds with half pies and stuff like that. We've had some very close ones. Although Apex will find that first kill onto Rogi. One of the AKs has been picked up by his teammate now. He might re-peek for a second, but they vacated at least the angle that he's holding. maybe trying to head elsewhere. They're taking it very slowly at the moment. Just crawling back into lobby, not willing to give any information over to the CTs. But they're going to use their utility anyways. Once that dissipates, it'll be about 58 seconds on the clock. Or 48 seconds on the clock. Which is plenty of time to still go and head towards the site, although that nade damage isn't helpful. It's not disastrous. It's only about 20 damage at most. And a nice kill from Salison onto Peggy. He's going to call a rotation over from Apex. And a second smoke in ramp. In the meantime, it looks like they might be heading towards lobby 3 and Squeak. Going for a vent dive. One gets caught, though. That's Salison. Two more have been able to drop down towards the B site, though that's been hurt. But there's no real quick rotations over to deny the bomb plant. In the meantime, Kink has found 2 more kills of his own. Finally getting traded by Omni. And Apex, nice catch to Blacky, was heading in towards Decon. But Demon, please. Hello. On the P250. Oh, he's been spotted. Was trying to play the trigger discipline, but now he's been spotted in Decon. Spray through the wall is good. It's really good. Only 15 HP left on him. And, I mean... yeah, it's time to make this happen. Nice first kill. But the second also has a kit. Does he know this? Playing the time beautifully and finding the kill. 1v2 for Demon, please. Puts Glitchtech 12-10 up on the board. He does go down to the bomb afterwards. But that is some brilliant stuff coming through from him. And it puts Glitchtech back on winning ways. With the buy they brought in, I was expecting Retired5 to get that round, especially after he got the opening pick, and it's another match pause coming through. Is it another ping issue? Or is this like a tactical pause? Why don't they specify? It would be so much more helpful if they specified. If it was a technical or tactical, but it looks like it might have been just tactical. It has been unfrozen already. And the buy from Retired5 is really mixed. Apex, who's been the main player for Retired5 alongside Herty, has been able to buy into an op, and we've got 4 M4A1Ss. The utility is pretty limited. The helmet's not really available, but against most of the AKs, it's not that big of an issue. Very quick into ramp, though. Peggy finds 2, could make it a third. No, just damage onto Demon, please. There's still one more man here, Herty. He's found his way past the smoke. They should be aware of this, but they might not take it into account. They're going to clear it, though, and Demon, please, will take him down. The trade does come through. The bomb's been spotted, and Hassan from behind with a quick rotate will win out the fight on the MP9. Thinking there's a second there, but no, the last man left, Roki, is already far into ramp. I think the shoulder's been spotted, and the kill will be taken. Heading out towards B. The drop down works into his favor. 5 HP, though, against, well, an SMG. Well, now an M4. And Hassan, he's worried about peeking it. And Rogi, he's willing to take the fight straight on, and he will win it as well. What on earth? 3 kills in a round, and on 5 HP, finding 2 more players. And that's partially decimated that CT economy. They've got money in the bank, but not enough for an actual full buy. They've had some serious compromises on both weaponry, armor, and utility. And so it looks like they're going to go for the half buy, try and keep their economy as intact as they can. And be able to bring in a full buy heading into the penultimate round, possibly, of the game. I think that might have just fully knocked the sails out of the out of Retired5's wind. I mean, wind out of Retired5's sails. I know English, I think. So with an all deagle buy, they're going to get very aggressive here in lobby, completely crunch down on it. Demon Police is here to give that information over, and there's several players here to back up. So not quite gone successful. Nice first kill on Herty with the deagle. He's been quite good with the pistols, but does get traded out very quickly. And now Peggy left in a 1v4. Bomb site relinquished. He might just opt for the save again. He's got a smoke he can save along with armor. And he might just be able to maybe buy an up next round if he keeps this. But yeah, no, Glitchtech. I was pretty critical of their CT side because especially at the very beginning it wasn't that good. You know, they were 7-1 down or 8-2 down at some point. You know, but props to them for being able to bring it back to 6-9, and then this T side of theirs has been really good. Retired5 haven't really had an answer, only a single round won in the second half for the Finns. And Glitchtech racing towards victory, only 2 rounds away from winning the map and keeping their playoff hopes alive. Ooh, that wall spam looked, I mean, it looked spot on, but it's not really giving that much damage over. Only 8 points taken by Omni. And Rogue, very narrow angle being held here on the top of the silos. Trying to find someone at the back of garage. It's a nice Molotov. Doesn't really do that much damage, but it definitely keeps Allison on his toes. And these oh my god, Hurdy's done it again. Finds an opening kill for the CT side through the smoke. And this time they're going to make sure not to relinquish it, I think. I mean, they've lost positions like this far too often. I mean, minute 5 on the clock, there's still plenty of time for Demon Please and the gang to get something done. Lining up smokes outside. Where could they be headed? Probably towards Secret. There's only one man near the B side at the moment. Apex, he'll get taken down from heaven. Malaki, he's basically given over the position of the T's at the moment. Hurdy here at the bottom, stairs by Decon, trying to find the kill, but they all cross semi-successful. A lot of damage being taken. Malaki will find that opening kill. Hurdy not being able to get anything done, and there is one more in Decon that wasn't expected. Omni will find himself 2 and a 3rd on the USP. Puts Salison in a 1v2, and he simply just cannot compete, completely overwhelmed by the numbers and by not having any bullets in his gun. So, Retired5 finally posts their 2nd round on the board and can try and get this this build back into the second half started. Only 3 rounds behind at the moment. They've got money for a buy, although it's a little bit messy. Peggy and Hurdy will be dropped over weapons. But that means Hurdy has got no utility whatsoever. The rest of them are full belt, though, and 4 kits available as well. Is a pretty good spot to be. The T side still have a very good buy. Rogi on the opt and 4 AKs. The utility not quite where it should be, but it's something they could probably work with. So he's going to get taken down. Rogi finds him, spotting the bag first, and converting the kill. So opening kill for the T side. With an advantage like this, they can really try and make Retired5 sweat in their boots, try and pull over rotations way too quickly by showing presence on other sides of the map. Peggy will find a kill back, though, and Hurdy as well. The trade is there, but the complete explosion into lobby has caught the T's off guard completely. Malaki, the only one left towards outside, who was watching for the rotates, and he's going to get taken down by Peggy. So, posting their first set of consecutive rounds in the second half, late on, as Glitchtech did in the first half. They're slowly closing this gap, and they've kind of completely zeroed that money on Glitchtech. A full eco will be in order here. So it should be a very quick round. But after this, it should be another full buy coming through from the T side. And hopefully they can make this one stick, unlike the last one. We might actually be able to find a kill here. Yeah, Hurdy's been taken down. which, you know, maybe even a second kill. Apex does well to hold down the fort. 3 kills over in hell. And I know where Salson is with the M4 going to get taken down from behind. But, I mean, decent damage done. Won't matter too much as the AWP especially will be picked up. But it's a little bit more money in the bank for the T side. A little bit more in the kill bonus. And, I mean, yeah. It's looking good. Retired5 have closed this gap to 1. Looks like I go fast outside. There is no up available for the T side at the moment. Only 5 AKs. And behind these smokes. Try and cross before it dissipates. Ooh, that shot just whiffing past their ears. That's information for the CT side. They know exactly where most of the Ts are now. They can try and rotate over. Given they spotted 2, maybe 3 heading down into secret. You've got 1 still left upstairs. That is Malaki. Oh no, actually Kink is also upstairs. Huh. I thought they went with more through a secret. That needs that flash has failed, and the Demon Please will get the trade onto Peggy, make it even numbers again. But 45 seconds on the clock. Glitchtech are playing this a little bit close. Haven't really got that much map control. So they can kind of be cordoned into his sight. Well, Rogi checks second vents. He does. Finds the kill as well. And now the execute comes through. Hurdy from... Ooh, Apex had to hit that shot. He had the element of surprise running through the Molotov, but he disconnect on the second. It's a 1v2 now on the op with 14 HP. He's not going to make it happen. Glitchtech on match point. And just a singular round away from winning it all. The money is not that great on the CT side either. It's going to be compromised. Buys coming through from 2, maybe 3 players on Retired5. And yeah, Auto Shotgun and Deagle, along with AWP and 2 M4s. The utility is basically non-existent, hasn't even got armor. And there are no kits in play either, so if that bomb plant goes down, the favor seriously swings the way of Glitchtech. If that opening kill doesn't, Demon Please, finding the Opera, that's the biggest weapon being taken out of the equation. It's going to be picked up by Apex. And he's going to try and reposition with it. But the opening kill for the T side, especially with the weaponry and utility as is for the CTs, is a big advantage to work with. Looks like they're headed towards ramp, and Peggy is there to welcome them. Finds the first. Looks like he got a dink on the second, but it might have just been a teammate. And now Hurdy. He now activates that quick flank coming from behind with the XM as an AK available for pickup as well. Omni does well to find the kill near control. Might find a second at the Salson as well if he's not careful. And that's exactly what it does. The bomb has been planted, but Rogi's been taken down and Retired. Make it last 1 more round. It'll be challenging for OT at this point. The bomb plant should help with the money, but I don't think the buy's going to be that good from Glitchtech either way. Yeah, money's a bit rough. Gonna have to opt for SMGs and pistols if they want utility, or go for the AK and armor. They can't even all do that though. That's the issue. Some have to go for Galil. Some will go for the MAC-10s. Salson is gonna go for the AK armor, so no utility on him. And how the odds have firmly swung in the favor of the CT side all of a sudden. It's a poor buy that Glitchtech are working with on the worst side of Nuke, with very little utility to help them find ways into these close quarter encounters that they're going to be dealing with, heading on towards the A site. 3 going to explode through hut. At that point, I think Malaki, who's outside by main, that's when he would swing once they've pulled over that attention. Nice first kill from behind Silo. And the trades have been pretty good. Now Malaki's activated. Finds the kill. The last 2 in heaven. We'll try and make something happen here. Apex with the first kill. Now King left at a 1v2 and he can't get it done. Overtime is confirmed. And we go on for a little bit longer. I mean, given how good that T-side started for Glitchtech, it's a bit of a shame for them, but it's, you know, kudos to Retired5 to really bring it back when it mattered most. And while they couldn't avoid overtime, they certainly avoided the loss. Man, I was hoping that the overtime would start as quickly as the second half did, but looks like they're really going over their dues, trying to get things sorted. To make sure they don't lose overtime. Alright, we're back. OT can finally begin. Now the economy and the money should not be an issue because $16,000 is what you start with at the start of each OT, which is a best of 3. And the magic number to look for here in the first overtime is 19 rounds. Bit of a stalemate at the moment, not really that much pressure outside. Although Apex has just made his way into Garage with the very passive approach to it. And Peggy had a little bit of aggression over towards Ramp, but it's not really come to fruition. He's taken a little bit of damage and had to back off. Are they going double? Oh no, they're boosting over him onto rafters. Okay. I mean, they had the time to do it. Glitchtech are certainly taking their time at the moment. 2 outside trying to find anything. And then 3 in lobby looking towards ramp, most likely. They've had a fair bit of success, but Malachi again, or Malachi, he's in this lurker role again. He's made his position known with the smoke now. He's trying to maybe pull over some rotations before they attack towards ramp. But it's not really worked so far. Now they tuck tail and head elsewhere on the map. They have, you know, pulled some rotations over towards B, over towards ramp. So that A site is, by comparison, relatively undefended. You've got 1 in hut and 1 in the rafters, I think. And, well, the 1 in hut has been taken down early. Hassan on the rafters has taken 1 down himself. And, ooh, there's actually 1 on the A side still. And, actually, The rotates were very quick from the CT side. It has been brought down to a 2v1, and this final kill from Demon Please was hugely necessary, because if he hadn't won that fight, they would have run out of time, and Retired5 would have won the round. So Glitchtech win the first round in overtime. Hopefully we'll try and keep this going. But it's going to be a tough road, as the money is, again, 16,000 at the start of OT. They're not going to have any troubles monetarily. Full buys all the way. The nade not doing any damage, but Rogi will do a lot of damage. Apex taken down early. The op versus op fight going the way of Rogi once more. And maybe trying to find something elsewhere on the site, on the map as well. They've let advantages like these go before. Only's picked up the op, but he's not spotted the man towards Secret at single smoke. Not inclining him to peek too much, thinking it might just be some sort of a fake or diversion. But no, Malaki, he is in Secret. He could maybe try and go up vent, or maybe at ramp even, try and find a kill through there. There are other players from his team here on ramp. Well, near ramp. They're in trophy room at the moment. Nice first kill from Peggy. Might find himself a second as well. They're not able to deal with him so far. The elevated angle proving troublesome, but they will finally take him down. In the meantime, Demon Please has been taken out by Hassan. But Malaki, he's just been chilling. When they spot the man, he can try and activate, find the kill. He's hearing this. And Hardy won't be expecting him at all. Nice kill, nice position from Malaki. This entire round has built up to that exact moment. They lose the side. Malaki even doubles up, makes himself extra useful, and only one man left here. Hassan in a 1v3 has to get past Malaki, who's had a very good round so far, and then Kink, who is the top fragger for Glitchtech, and Salison. They will find that final kill. Glitchtech make it 2 out of 2 so far in overtime. It's 3 rounds per half, so this is the last round of the first half of overtime. After which they switch sides, and Retired5, who had a pretty good T side themselves, will try and bring it back. Molotov, Kink, he's going to find that kill against Apex, who's going very aggressive with the op into Hut. Like he's going to take him out from main. Peggy with a nice kill onto Salison. The double op setup proving fruitful. Kind of the first was taken down. Kink not expecting someone to aggress in Hut. And the Retired5 look to have won a round. Rogi in a 1v2 will try and change the matter, but he's got a bit of an uphill battle to fight here. Has found the first kill, has half HP, but plenty of time on the board. And given there's only 2 CTs left, they have to try and place their bets, and they've holed up on the A site, so he basically has free entry towards the B site if he can recognize this. Obviously, he doesn't have this knowledge, so there's no way for him to know, and I think he might just walk into the bear trap here. Does kill the first, might not expect the second, behind the silos. Yeah, I'm going to go for an open plant, and Hardy, he's there to ruin his day. So, Glitchtech do win out on this first half of overtime, but it's still a very close game. Retired 16 on the board. Alright, second half is now live. Glitchtech now on what was supposed to be the preferred side on Nuke, the more favorable side, but both teams have had relatively rough times over on CT. Can Glitchtech finally win out the map? A bit of team damage to start it off is always a good omen. And again, really not that much pressure. There's nothing really outside, although saying that, Malaki does find one great flash from Rogi facilitating that first kill, but the trade is imminent from Apex on the op. But the information has been gained as well on the jump. Ooh, the opera almost gets caught. Salison can't quite convert though. And I mean, he must have the information of at least two being there. Rogi knows there's one decon now. He's going to focus in on the angle. There's no one coming in from behind, so they're completely roped in here at the moment. And I mean, what are the T's going to do? They're going to double peek is what they're going to do. Salson good for one, taken down by the second. Apex taking down Rogi, finally winning an op duel. Still a 2v2 though, and Apex is really quite low on health. Oh, Demon Please has made noise and vent though. Might still win the fight. He has done, not sure how that happened. But now Apex with only 16 HP has been put in a 1v2. I think he's just been spotted by Kink as well. Yep, gonna win the fight, and Glitchtech are a single round away from winning the map. I've said that before, and hopefully this time it bears fruit. Again, the buys on both sides are really quite good. Rogi hasn't fully bought up on utility, which is a bit curious, given he certainly has the money to do so. So I reckon he just kind of forgot or something. And, ooh, nice first catch from Malaki, who's really stepped it up a notch after a tough first 8 or 9 rounds. Now, up with the rest. Might have just walked into that nade. That's exactly what he's done, taken down to half HP. But the CTs still have the man advantage. They have the map advantage. They have the map control advantage. The one thing they don't have is the utility advantage. Retired5 have been quite pragmatic with their utility usage. And looks like one's been spotted towards ramp. Rogi, nice catch on the man midair. Didn't quite spot a second though, but I think that might just be implied. With the time on the clock, we've got one in the back of Squeaky here. Omni will find the kill onto Malaki, makes it back into a 4v3. Now they're being figured out. Ooh, Apex, quick on the trigger, but not quick, not too quick. He's down to 11 HP, and Omni below hut. 35 seconds on the clock, and Retired5 really still have no clue where they're going to go. It's a 3v3. They don't really have any information down towards the lower site. They know where 2 of the players are, but that's about it. Nice from Omni. Finds himself the kill, but that makes 2 players now very low on the A site. And Hassan from Heaven will find one. Demon Please makes it a 1v2, but Apex with the op will finish him off. And Retired not willing to let go of this game just quite yet. Apex 33 kills, and then Kink 31 on the opposing team. Demon Please, he's actually had the roughest... no, I'm lying. He had quite a good game. I forget that his stats reset completely once he rejoined the server, which is a bit of an annoying quirk of ESEA Go TV, but I digress. Another interesting quirk is that I can't see the rounds and how they've transpired. But Malaki, again, finding that opening kill. That's what they did last round, and they couldn't quite hold on to the advantage. But hopefully this time they can. No AKs available for the CT side. And Apex on the op again for the T side. It's getting a little bit antsy here. I hear a lot of bullets being fired, but I don't really see any deaths except for just now. I cursed myself. Salson gets taken down, but inflicts heavy damage on towards her T. Malaki's over up near ramp as well. Giving over that information. There are 3 players in ramp for Retired5 at the moment. And the Oppie's not in an ideal position to deal with it. Rogue, you're going to be playing from the back of Silo. Has to pick from one of 2 sides in Hassan. Hassan has gone for the other side. Although one of the others has. Rogue, you're doing well to find 2 kills, a 3v2. The rotation has to be imminent here now from the CTs. And as you can hear, 1 or 2 of them going through vent. One's going to go decon, one double. And, saying that, ooh, I think Malaki's shoulder has just been spotted, but the op shot misses and Malaki finishes them both off. Glitchtech wins the game based off a beautiful 3K in the round from Malaki. That lineup at the end for the last 2 players was great, and Glitchtech keep their playoff hopes alive. 7-7 now in ESEA Intermediate.
Yes.